Hey friends, I thought I'd give you another update. Since surgery, is it 2 weeks ago tomorrow? I had my second checkup on Friday. Today is Monday evening. And they took off the medical tape. Only one piece of tape had come off on its own, like in the bath or something. And everything's been healing up really nicely on a superficial level, at least. One of the things I learned on Friday in the checkup was that I have a hematoma. So there's a knot right here. No, right there. A big uncomfortable knot. And that is the hematoma. And the nurse practitioner remembered it happening. There was bleeding during surgery. It's not unusual. It's also not normal, but I feel like it's already healing up, and I've been putting, I'll soak a rag or like a cotton ball or something like that in witch hazel and set it on top so that it can soak in and stay there for a long time. I've done that with serious bruises in the past or serious contusions. Of course, this is worse than any of those, but it's what I can do to help break up the knot and let it heal up faster. If it doesn't heal up, I'm not concerned, but if it didn't heal up, they would have to go back in and clean it out. So, like I said, I'm not worried. What else is going on? My back and my neck continue to be a lot better. I need to start working on my posture, though. My posture is okay for somebody who had this situation. Of course, when you have a heavy chest, you get pulled down and pulled forward. But now, because my chest is still uncomfortable, I find myself still doing that crouch. So I've got to start doing exercises to really train my shoulders and neck and back to be in the correct posture. Oh, kitty. Let's go, kitty. You come up here? Oh, let's go, kitty. Let's go, kitty. Yes, yes. Okay. Co-starring Gaia Kitty. Let's see what else is going on. I can now raise my arms up level. I'm no longer in dinosaur arm, T-Rex arm. I'm still not supposed to raise my arms up over my head. I did do that though yesterday. Our figs are starting to come in, and you don't ever want to miss out on fresh figs. So I was out there pulling the branches down, and today I'm sore around my rib cage, even more sore than just from the surgery. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to rely on other people to do things for you, and it's hard. It's hard when you're used to doing stuff for yourself. So what else is going on? I have to go back in 1 month for the checkup on the hematoma. Ordinarily, if there was not that complication, then I would go back in 3 months. And in 3 months, I will be good to go with any style bra that I wanted to wear. I'd also, at 3 months, be good to start running or, any kind of jarring exercise, like the trampoline or dance or whatever, anything that involves maybe jumping up and down or, skipping rope or whatever. I'm definitely looking forward to running, and I'll be able to buy sports bras at that point and start running again. So yay, that'll be 3 months out. And I'm gonna have to get clarification, because I'm not sure if it's 3 months from surgery or 3 months from my checkup on Friday. It's not a big difference, but I'll want to know the difference. I will want to know for sure. I am supposed to continue to wear the front closure, soft bra, or some bra for at least a year. I may be small enough when all the healing is done that I won't need one, but for the first year, it's the musculature and etc. still needs the support. So I will be good and wear a bra for a year. That I can promise, you know, like, sure, I will wear this for the next year. Promise not to reach up over my head and pull down the tree limbs so that I can pick fruit. No, I can't promise that. Oh, kitten, you're making my allergies act up, or something is. I don't know if the wildfires are still going on out west, but something's been making everybody sneeze here for the last week or so. Of course, it's Tennessee. There's always something going to make you sneeze. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I can take the supplements again, so I started taking my vitamins. I had already been taking the magnesium citrate, but I don't think that is a compound that can cause any kind of bleeding. So I don't think it's a blood thinner. That's what I'm trying to say. So that was not a problem. And I confessed to the nurse practitioner, I've already been taking the magnesium citrate. She was like, that's fine. So yeah, took my vitamin D and my B complex and multivitamin yesterday. And last night I also took valerian root and an aspirin because I had insomnia the night before and had not been able to sleep at all. Well, I slept about 2 hours. Just my head was just racing. So that was the night before last. So last night I took things, the valerian root and the aspirin. I have tried the CBD. Hope I got that in the right order. It did not help me sleep. It did not make me feel better. Some people it does not affect. I might be one of them. It might have just been the form that it was in. It was a little hemp cookie. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I don't know anything about that. But yeah, valerian root works well for me, and so does aspirin. Kitty face, go to face. What else? She's like, all right, I'm done being petted. Okay, bye. Oh, what else did they tell me? See, now I have to rely on my memory. Yeah, she said that, the nurse practitioner said that hematomas, 1 in 200, they actually have to go back in. So yeah, my chances are pretty low there. And like I said, I'm already putting the witch hazel on it. And I asked about witch hazel, and she said the only thing that helps is time. But like I said, I have treated so many bruises and other situations like this. Well, you know, bruises, contusions. A bruise is actually like what you think is a bruise plus superficial scratches, you know, like the skin is also broken. That's an actual bruise. A contusion is where it's just under the skin and the skin is not broken. I don't know if that matters, but I love words and knowing what words actually mean, and I've pretty much let go of being a stickler about it, but sometimes, okay, for me, I have let go of being a stickler about it. The people around me would probably go, because I'll be like, did you mean such and such? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, okay, but you said something else. And they're like, but you knew what I meant. And I'm like, well, I needed to make sure. I really do have to make sure. Okay, I'm straying off topic. I did some weeding in the garden, pulling up, after we had some rain the other day. We had rain again today, so tomorrow will be another good day for weeding. Ground to get soft. And that seemed okay. I also used clippers. That's not been a problem. But I'm still not doing anything like, I've done some wall push-ups, but not like ground push-ups. Of course, I don't know if I will ever do ground push-ups again. Wall push-ups, they're like 1/4 of what a real push-up is, a ground push-up. And I'm 52, and if I get any kind of exercise in there, that's good. And the thing you do not want to do is strain. You want to take it easy. Do the exercise in an easy way that doesn't cause for. Yes, I'm the person who was pulling down tree branches the other day. So I know better, but then I don't always do better. So now this is just turning into confession while I'm trying to think of other things the nurse practitioner told me. The nerve regeneration continues to be very uncomfortable. I knew that would be something that would happen. I didn't know it was going to be for hours at a time. Kind of feels like getting a tattoo, but in a very delicate place. I'm really glad it's happening. I want the nerves to regenerate. It's still not comfortable. It's like kind of like pins and needles, but on a different level. I've started, and the scar tissue. So I've got all scars now, no more open sores, no more sores. So that means I'm at the place where I can start putting lotion or oil on to soften up the scars and make them go away. And you have to do that every day. I'm still washing every day, which is not my normal habit. Normally I do a washcloth and warm water without soap. I do that every day instead, because especially at this age, soap is a bit harsh for my skin. And actually I do that usually twice a day, the rub down with the warm washcloth. Or as they say in the South, where I'm not originally from, I am originally a Midwesterner, but here they say a wash rag. It's not I don't think it's a rag. Here we go again, the pedantics. I don't think it's a rag unless it's old. And if I bought it from the store, it is not a rag, it is a cloth. So I say washcloth. Unlike this is a rag, because it's old piece of cloth that used to be part of a t-shirt. That's a rag, in my opinion, in my definition. So yeah, that's the rag that I had soaked in the witch hazel and put on the contusion, the hematoma. Still feels like pretty much a lump. I have to say that the bruising that's next to it, because all around that side, the right side, like all around here, there are bruises at the surface, and the witch hazel has definitely helped those more noticeably than the hematoma, because the hematoma is more serious. I lost my eye mask. I'm still sleeping in the recliner until the hematoma is cleared up. I lost my eye mask, and my husband brought me something that he uses during winter when he goes for a run. It's like a very wide headband, if you can imagine a hat without a top. And he's like, maybe you could use this. And I think that helped as much as the valerian root last night to sleep in the recliner. It is not easy to sleep in a recliner. I sleep with a pillow. Sometimes I've got it under my arm. Sometimes I've got it over my head so that it covers my ears. And sometimes a lot of times I have it on my chest or to put my arms around, because I'm accustomed to sleeping with my arms sort of crossed in front. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Keep touching my nose. I'm accustomed to sleeping with my arms crossed in front of me, and can't do that right now because it's too uncomfortable. And that might be part of the posture problem also, something I'm going to have to, a habit I'm going to need to change, because curling in like that is part of the reason that I've been started having nerve damage and nerve symptoms, because your upper back is supposed to, your shoulders are supposed to be back, not collapsed forward. Okay. Yeah, that eye mask. I've got to find it. I think I got tangled up in the sheets. So that's all I can think of for the update right now. Healing up is going pretty well. Still a week until I can drive. A week tomorrow. Still a week until, what else? I think I'm not supposed to raise my arms up over my head for the next month, I think. But still super glad to have gotten this done. Even with, you know, the healing up is gonna happen, and then I will be better, and life is gonna be better. All right, me and my hair are going to sign off now, and I hope that you are well or getting better yourself. You got any comments or anything, just post them below. Be well.